Hi, and welcome along to AFTV News Daily. We've got a special News Daily tonight because in the building is my old brethren, my old friend. He's back in the place.
We're back again.
Back again.
You understand?
TROOPZ.
Come on, family.
Good
you
to
understand?
see you, man.
Long
Good to
overdue,
see you.
blood.
Can't believe it that you've been up here for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And we're just linking up now.
Yeah, I know, it's mad.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad.
All
Busy.
Busy.
Yeah, man.
Busy
I do the
everywhere,
family
yeah.
thing, innit?
Yeah, I saw you down, what was it, Brighton?
Yeah,
and here
Brighton.
and there. And...
Cause they wouldn't let man fly out.
Oh, is that what you plan to do, a holiday?
Yeah, like, but then bare things, blood. I said, let me just stay in London, blood. Well, not London, England. You get me? But it was nice still, like, you get me? Time away with the family.
See Mope down there?
I was looking for him for Ty still.
Checking for Ty.
Yeah, understand? The kids were like, where's RD? I said, oh my days. They're like, Daddy's from here. Let's go check RD. I was like, nah, we're good, blood. You get me? But it was good, man.
So it's just been chilling?
Yeah, just cooling, like, just chilling, man. You get me? Feet up, watching Arsenal get battered.
Well, it wasn't as bad at the weekend. We'll come to that. Come to that. But first of all, you know what I mean? How's it been going over there in the States, man? I mean, obviously we see a lot of what you do here. It's a worldwide audience.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going good.
Nice, lit, man. Like, wherever I go, they're always like, when you're going back to London, make sure you link up with Robbie, rare, tear, tear. I'm like, yo, that's family, you get me? That's how it's going to run. But it's just like, the love is a mad thing. You get me? It's like London. Like, it's starting to get to that point where in Manhattan, I can't really go nowhere, blood. You get me? Man are clocking me. Like, even like I was in Bronx. I was in deep Bronx. You get me? Where like you wouldn't really think no one would recognize man kind of thing. But man's in the store and the youth come up to me and he's like, yo, you TROOPZ? I had a face mask on. I was like, yeah. He's like, really? I put my mask. I said, yeah, blood. He was like, yo, da. And even my brethren was like, nah. If you're getting spotted here, then whatever you're doing, it's working. You get me? So
great,
it's just more blessings on. You get me?
I like the partnership with Zar.
Yeah, that's my dude.
Yeah,
that's bro.
Yeah.
I
How'd
need to
How'd that come about?
Yeah.
That partnership, because obviously I know when you were going out,
Yeah.
it was sort of like for you to do a podcast.
Yeah.
But you kind of teamed up with him, and there's that chemistry there.
Yeah, cause like he came on because he weren't there the first week I went back. Like when I went there, he weren't there. He was on he does some golf stuff as well. So he was away doing golf, and then when he come back, I said to him, "Yo, you're coming on the pod." You get me? And then when I brought him on, the people them in the comments were like, "Yo, you man are hard." You get me? It works. Like, you understand? You need to bring him on as a regular kind of thing. So I was like, I put it to him. I said, "Yo, the people them, they're effing with you. So you understand? I think we need to link up and do this." And then he was just like, he was nervous, innit? Because he never really did front of camera stuff. He was like, he's a producer. So he's behind the scenes. So he was a bit nervous on the camera. But you've seen that as the podcast has like gone on and grown, he's come into himself. You get me? And that's my bro. You understand? Him and Jetski, they've really done a lot for me, innit? Yes, Cecil.
Oh.
Yes.
Cecil, what you doing, man?
Yeah, Sam.
Oh, now you've just made the whole thing dangerous.
Nah, blood, I've been on this from early.
I like the way they've taped it up.
Yeah, because if you're not, bruv, I had to tell that was me, yeah. Big up Barstool for that one, yeah. Because if you're not paying, then we're not showing your name, blood. You understand? If you're sponsoring,
like
then
that.
yeah, if you're sponsoring, man will put you on. Like, why are you getting free promo? You understand? Like,
for real, man.
Trust me.
But no, listen, glad to have you here, man. Of course, at the weekend, Arsenal winning the game by 1-0. And we asked a question in the video today: is it lift-off for Arsenal? It's lift-off, man. 3 points.
I don't know about lift-off, blood. You understand? Like, Burnley away, you know, it's sticky up them sides there. You understand? What do you mean? Bro, it's sticky, bro.
What did you make of that? Listen, I've seen some of your stuff, man. You've been very, very critical of the manager, of the players, of everybody.
As usual.
As usual.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed, man. You know what I mean? Same old as he was here. But I think, I understand why you've been very, very critical because things have been terrible.
Yeah.
But it was good to see a win. It was good to see Aubameyang get a goal. He needed that as well. And just overall, I know it's only Norwich, but it was a better performance. 30 shots.
Yeah. The most since, what, Wenger?
Yeah, which is more than we've had in the previous 3 games put together.
Yeah.
So, did you see anything that you thought to yourself, you know what? I'm feeling a little bit better about Arsenal after seeing that.
Defensively, we look better. Like, I like Tomiyasu. I finally know how to pronounce his name, blood. Takiro Tommy Bloodclaw Asu. That's my brother, you know. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's not getting batted up, yeah? At Burnley. He's very physical.
Yeah.
Very physical, blood. You understand? Intensity level is where I want it. You get me? He can go forward, he can defend. He got two times he got Brock. I remember them.
There was one time when a ball came over, I think, sort of dropped over his head and he miskicked it.
Yeah,
I was like, yo.
It was
but to be fair to him,
you thought Squalachi, number 18. He had to just rub you. Yo, is it him? Nah, it's not him.
But he recovered. He
did.
It. And you're right. He looked really dynamic. I like the way he won a lot of headers as well. That
physicality levels.
Yeah, which is something normally when Hector Bellerin was in there, he wasn't great at that. Like, you know,
what was he great at?
Physical side of things.
What was he great at, blood? You understand?
But it's only one game, but he looked all right.
He had a good debut. Ramsdale. You understand? Me with Ramsdale, yeah. When he joined the club, I put out the thing. Welcome to the club, bro. Wish you all the best. You understand? Obviously, spending that amount of money on a keeper that's been relegated 3 times, blood, in a row. You're gonna.
Twice, right?
I think it was 3, bro, because it was
relegated what? Bournemouth,
Fulham, Sheffield, and I think even he was relegated at a previous club before that. It was more. You understand?
Bournemouth.
Yeah, it's Bournemouth, Sheffield, and there's another one.
Is it?
Yeah, there was 3.
There's only 2.
So I was skeptical, but then the West Brom game, I liked what I saw. Even though we wasn't really under threat. When he was called into action, he did what he needed to do. You understand? And the same with the Norwich game. When he was called into action, he did what he needed to do. You understand? He sets off attack quick as well. None of this Leno business. He's quick.
Yeah, it's actually a super chat here from Gunner Station. It says, big up Robbie and Troops. Do you agree with the decision to drop Leno for Ramsdale? I know it's early, but were you impressed so far by Ramsdale? And you're saying you were. Yeah,
I was. And me personally, like when me and Zara did the pod, I was like, both of us dropped Ramsdale. Not drop Ramsdale, drop Leno. We both dropped Leno. We was like, yo, because I got a bit of stick for the Man City game. I think Leno was an error at fault for a lot of them goals, blood. You understand?
It's a bit harsh.
You're saying harsh, but for me, like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, the first goal, he's got to do better with the Gundogan thing. You understand? With dinosaur, dinosaur hands, weak hand, weak. No.
That's Chambers should have headed that away.
I blame Chambers, but he is at fault as well, blood. Because okay, he's won the ball, but now you defend it. You understand? He's just flapping at it. You understand? Flapping at. I didn't like that. Yeah. The second goal, I said cool. You understand? I had no problem with that one. The third one, his positioning was atrocious.
What's that, the shot from Rodri?
Yeah, the Rodri one. No, not the Rodri one. The second one was when the ball, I blamed the defence because the ball's coming from the free kick on the right-hand side and everyone's just left it. Cedric missed it. Xhaka missed it. Holding missed it. And then it dropped to, I believe it was Fernan Torres. It dropped to him. He slid it. He slotted it away. I was like, all right, cool. That's not his fault. That's the defence. The third goal, the Jesus thing, when you actually see the Jesus goal, when Jesus stops the ball, he controls it and then shoots. Yeah? Do you know why he controls it? Leno ain't in the goal. Leno is ahead of his post. Ahead. Where's your positioning, bro?
I'll have to look back on that one.
Look back and you'll see, bro, because that's what wound me up.
The Rodri
one. The Rodri one, for me, he's got to do better as well. He's seen it.
Nah, it's pinpoint, man.
Nah, for me, the fifth goal as well, he's coming out like a starfish. He's just there like...
Let me tell you something. In that game, if it weren't for him, it could have been about 10.
He made a lot of saves, yeah?
What are you talking about?
He made a lot of saves, yeah, but I think he was at error for a lot of the goals. And you already know me. I was Team Emmy, bro. You get me? So I'm never the one them why they, you know. And when I'm seeing him do the stupidness now, and I'm like, so what? You're telling me we sold... For me, Emmy is a world-class goalkeeper. I don't care what anyone says. For me, he's a world-class goalkeeper. We sold a world-class goalkeeper, Argentinian international, yeah? We saw in the Copa America, he was a key part of them winning that Copa America. Yeah? For Leno. And now, we went out, we've realised that we've messed up and gone out now and spent an extra 24 on another goalkeeper. So we sold Emmy for idiot money, spent more on Ramsdale, who's not as good as Emmy. Leno's still here. We spent a big bag on Leno as well, because we spent over 20 on Leno.
It's competition for places though, isn't it?
Nah, but there's competition, there's common sense. You understand? Sell Leno and keep Emmy and then bring in Ramsdale. I wouldn't complain at that, you understand? But it's looking like Ramsdale, I feel more comfortable with him. I think he should have a run again.
Hold on, let me just slow down, man.
Take my time with it. What do you mean?
Yeah, take your time.
2 games, 2 wins, 2 clean sheets.
Yeah, but like you said, you know, none of those where he's been put under the... I mean, I want to see what Ramsdale, and I presume Ramsdale will keep his place. He should do, because he did all right. Next week now,
Burnley.
Chris Wood, Barnes, balls
Tarkowski
being whipped into the box, right? Them man, they're looking on it and saying to themselves, yo, remember that you can just imagine Sean Dyche, innit? He'd be like, remember that game? Brentford. Long throws. Balls into the box. They didn't really deal with that too well, did they? So you know what's coming. So I want to see him under that sort of... But to fair play to him, I thought he done all right. I'm like you. I like when we first went in for Ramsdale, I wasn't sold. I was like, geez, man, I'm not sure. You know, like you said, relegated with teams. Plus as well, I remember seeing some games from him when he was at Sheffield United where he'd made a lot of errors. But I was corrected at the weekend by one of the guys I was interviewing. He says to him, actually, he's made a lot less errors than even Leno. So let's see how he gets on. But, and I like the way that the fans have taken to him.
Yeah.
They're all singing his name. That's what, sometimes people forget these things because, yes, there was a bit of negativity when he was coming in. But both at the West Brom game and on Saturday, the fans singing his name, Aaron Ramsdale. Really,
so they're giving him the Ramsey chant,
yeah. I'm really behind him, Troops.
Yeah.
Like, really behind him.
But I saw on Twitter, like, a lot of people were like...
You can see that he's like, almost like, when they did it at West Brom, remember, this is before he's made a save, anything. They're singing it. I could see, like, when he turned around as if to say, wow, this is nice. It gave him a lot of confidence. And then again at the weekend. So that's nice to see. And I hope that he does do well. Let me do a couple more super chat. OzF says, I watch both TROOPZ TV and AFTV. Both channels have high quality content.
Come on.
Keep up the great work. And Paul N says, Leno doesn't talk to his defenders.
And I saw that, do you know what? There was a free kick they had. And Ramsdale set up the wall. And the free kick's gone straight into the wall. His reaction, you would never see off Leno. He was applauding them. Like, yo, come on, good work. You see how we set the wall now? All right, cool. Everyone on job now. Corner kick. Have your man. Tear. Awareness. Leno would have just been like, corner kick.
But it's a different vibe of guy, don't he?
Yeah. You understand?
No, he's a different type of guy, man.
Nah, but you need a commanding goalkeeper. When you look at Emmy talks to man. Do you understand? When people forget, that when Arteta was on smoke, when I take your time with it until I come to my senses and see what's really going on, because he sold all the real bad man and then loan out the bad man and he's playing all the idiots. You understand? Emmy was a key part of that. He brought a calmness to the defence. When you look at the defence, you could say it's Norwich. It looked a lot calmer. It looked more stable. I know that Gabriel's in there. Ben White's in there. Teeny's in there. Tommy's in there. You understand? But I think if Lennon was in there, they would have still felt a bit... They would have felt as comfortable.
All right. I mean, AFC Gunners 14 says, I would have Ramsdale over Leno for the next 2 games. All right, then. So, brought a calmness. Players back. And I saw you losing it in some of your videos over Arteta. I mean, losing it.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of an apology for
well, one game. What do you mean?
No, because look, listen, it's only one game, as we said, but like you just said, got a lot of his players back. A lot of the players that were playing in that game were his players. Yeah. Tomiyasu, his player. Yeah. Ramsdale, his player. Sambi Lokonga, his player. I'm gonna come to him later as well, because I heard you say something in the office earlier. I had to wonder what you've been drinking, smoking, what you do. Then we'll get back to that later, right? Sambi Lokonga, his player. Right? Who else was in there? Odegaard. Yeah. And I said Ramsdale over there.
Yeah, you said Ramsdale.
So that's 4. Who else was there playing?
That's it, because Partey came on. 5. Ainsley's not his.
You know? So a lot of it is his players now. Yeah. A lot of the players that he's got rid of. And you saw an improvement in the performance of the team. And players coming back. Ben White was the other one. His player.
Yeah, Ben White.
So that's 5 players in, plus the return of Gabriel, the return of Partey. You know what I mean? So we said Odegaard. In the first couple games, he didn't have access to a lot of them, man. Even like Aubameyang, Lacazette, COVID. Yeah. You know, I mean, I was chatting to Expression.
Arteta in.
No, hold on. I'm saying with expressions, right?
Go on.
Right? When I was giving him grief at the weekend after what Palace did to Tottenham, he's telling me about players missing. I was going, well, it didn't make a difference to you when you was having a go at me when Arsenal lost the first couple of games, because we had. Don't get me wrong, it's not an excuse, because it's not a complete excuse.
Yeah, 100%.
Because the performances were terrible, but he did have a lot of players missing.
But that team he put out at Brentford was still good enough to get the win. You understand? That is the problem, bro. You get me? The Chelsea game.
Good enough to get the win for you, the team?
No, but I don't think...
City, good enough to get the win with all those players missing?
City, I knew we'd lose. You understand?
Right, so,
whether we had a strong team or not, blood. We're not on that level, you get me? It's Chelsea at home. You understand? We have a good record against Chelsea in recent years, blood. You get me? I expected more. Yeah. I didn't expect to lose, blood. You understand? And the way they lost, the way we lost, yeah, it was 2-0, but it could have been more, blood.
Yeah.
You understand? The performance was disgusting. You get me? Norwich, if Xhaka was fit, he starts. If Xhaka had no Rona, no suspension, he starts, blood. Yeah? So, you see, I said to Zar was panicking before the game. He's like, nah, I'm still nervous. I said, nah, we're going to win. I said 3-1, 1-0. But I thought we'd concede. But I
said 3-1 as well.
Yeah, I said 3-1, blood. I thought, nah, like the man that's coming back and whatnot. And then Zar was like, I said to Zar, Arteta has no choice but to pick the right lineup now. Because El Neni's injured, Xhaka suspended, Bellerin's in Batiste, yeah? Kolasinac can't come nowhere near this team. McCartini's fit. Gabriel's back. Ben White's back. Partey's back. He has no choice but to pick the right lineup. You understand? So for me, and then Zar was like, nah, because even though Ben White's there and Gabriel's there, knowing Arteta, he'll play Mari and Holding. You understand? So there's always that thought in the back of your mind where it's like, is he actually going to play the right lineup, blood?
But he did, didn't it?
Yeah, but you understand? We look at the goal we scored against Norwich, blood. You understand?
Goal's a goal, man.
A goal's a goal, but yo, blood.
Goal's a goal. Won the game, 3 points.
No, but look at this now. Wolves' first goal was an own goal, yeah? Because they never scored as well this season until they beat Watford, yeah, on the weekend, yeah? Their first goal was an own goal, yeah? Their second goal was a bad boy goal. Well, not a bad boy goal, but it was a proper goal, yeah? Our first goal, yeah, was a joke, blood. It was a joke, blood.
It's a 3 points.
It was a joke, blood. Like,
right, remember the other day when United played Wolves?
See how God was shining on that goal, you know, blood. Because look how Pepe... Yeah.
Right?
They got life. Yeah, your Benjamin Traore, you want to big him up, yeah? But look, no end product. The man just run. Walcott better than him, you know, because Walcott had speed and he scored. My man just runs and then headless chicken.
I'd still have him.
For what? Just fly down the wing and then just send the ball into row Z. You understand? You're behind the goal, dodging it. You understand? You better change your seat, though.
You think the United fans cared about that? They won 3 points. You know what I mean?
Look at the attacking threat they have. Do you understand? Like, they didn't even need Ronaldo. They went out and got Ronaldo. They needed a DM. You understand? Because when McTominay ain't there, their thing is done out here. Fred them idiot, man. He's worse than Xhaka, blood. You get me? That's how you know this guy is bad. You get me? Without McTominay, they needed that, but they went out and got Ronaldo.
Yeah, no.
You understand? Yeah. And then look now. Ronaldo scored more goals than us.
Let me do some more super chats. This one's from a United fan, actually. Sing is King. He says, big up Don, Robbie and Troops. Keep up the great content you guys bring us. And also, what's your thought on having Ronaldo back in the Premier League?
Big up Sing is King. He always comes on TROOPZ TV. My brother, you know, he's a real one, blood. You get me? You know what, yeah? I'm happy to see him back in the league. You know me, I think he's the GOAT. You know me and you always argue Ronaldo, Messi. You remember? I'm
definitely Messi now.
What do you mean? Messi was...
I am definitely Messi now.
Yeah, I know, but Messi was shook. You see how Ronaldo had the balls to come back again into the Premier League and do it. Messi could have gone City, bro. And he chose the easy option.
Nah,
you understand?
You can't say that.
He did.
They had the money. They had the dosh.
Man City have the money.
No, Man City went and got Grealish, innit?
No, but they still went in for Kane because they had the money. So Messi, there was no signing. There was no signing fee. It was a free. So it's just you pay him what he wants. They can pay him whatever he wants.
Listen,
Messi's
the GOAT, man.
Nah, Messi bottled it. Ronaldo come back.
Messi bottled it? You're talking about
Messi bottled it because Messi had the opportunity now to come to the Premier League and play where, you understand? Because everyone's, for me, the Ronaldo thing is that.
No, but I reckon
Ronaldo's done it he done it in Italy, he done it in Spain, he done it in the Premier League, he done it in international level. and now he's come back to the Premier League. Messi has only done it in Spain, and it's only now. And it's only now, yeah? And that's because there was no fans.
You used to...
Yeah? He won the Rona Copa America, blood. He didn't win He didn't do it like Ronaldo in Euros. Yeah?
You just...
I'm a lying with them, blood. You know like in Liverpool, when they won the Rona Premier League. You remember on bias, you just say, the man they won the Rona Premier League, blood. The man they won the Rona Copa America, blood. They didn't win the real thing, yeah? He didn't win the real thing, Betcha, yeah? But Ronaldo, I think is great, bro, because...
No, it's great for... You know what?
All eyes are going to be on the Premier League.
The thing is about it, right? I was chatting to Flex earlier, and he said the atmosphere was unbelievable there.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like that, right? And even though, obviously, I don't really want him to come back to United because I think now they can win the league. But even me, I was wanting to watch him play. Yeah. And, you know, it is great to have him back in the league. But, boy... I'm
scared, bro. After I saw that Bruno goal,
I think they might win the title.
I know that. Are you sure you're going Old Trafford away? Like, yo, you remember 8-2? Yo, dog. The way Bruno, you see the way Bruno hit that, yeah?
Yeah, it's wicked.
Do you know what I envisioned? Do you remember Ashley Young? 8-2.
Yeah.
Do you remember that when he?
Yeah.
I just envisioned it. I was like...
I tried to get that out, mate.
I said, bro, I'm scared to go OT, you know? I'm not going to lie.
Anthony says, also trying to silence criticism by telling us not to be negative. Arteta needs to be criticised since he's the manager. Even Robbie is quiet.
Boy.
How am I quiet? I've been very...
You're here moving like his lawyer.
No, like, listen, I've been very,
Black
very...
DT.
No, wait a minute. Listen up, right? I've been very critical of Mikel Arteta.
Yeah.
I was getting stick at the weekend because I was on Football Focus.
I saw that.
Yeah,
and Pips.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
And they asked me about how long would he have left, and I said if he loses to Norwich, I don't think he can stay. Right? So I've been very critical, but I'm a person like this. If then the person does go and produce a better performance, does go and get the win, then I give him his credit where credit is due. He picked the right team. He made some, putting in Ramsdale instead of Leno is quite a bold thing to do.
That
and stuff like that.
That
you know
one
what I mean?
And
I was surprised to see all the new guys starting because you got to load these managers. They got a way
ease them in,
easing this, and he just said, "Nah, everyone." He goes, "You're all in."
Yeah.
Right, and it worked. So
I mean, he even said this was
I give credit where credit is due.
He said this was the best 2 weeks of his managerial career. I think it's because he had 2 weeks off. He never got slapped, blood. He was loving that.
It was our best 2 weeks.
Yeah, man, he was just chilling at home eating paella. He was loving that. Eating paella, some Spanish red wine. He was loving it, blood.
Black Seas 83 says, "Big up, guys. The road ahead is still long and hard, but fans have to keep the positive atmosphere going. As long as the players show they're trying hard enough." Chris Bevan says, "TROOPZ and Don Robbie back again."
Come on.
Diego says, "For me, Ramsdale is better. Communication is the most important thing for a goalkeeper."
Exactly.
You can also tell that he wants to play for the badge.
Exactly.
Love you guys.
Leno looks like his ting don't stink, blood, and he's stinking out the club, blood. You understand?
I think you're being a bit harsh on Leno.
I'm not, bro.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think he was right. What I like now that he's got serious competition. That means anytime he does get back in, he's going to have to step up his game, or he won't see that first team slot for a long time.
Renarson and Emidia.
But let's not forget, right? There's been a lot of times that guy saved us as well.
Yeah,
with some great saves and some good goalkeeping.
You know what it is, yeah?
Don't forget that.
Do you know what it is, yeah? I saw a comment, yeah, and they said that if Leno was in like the early 2000 era, he would be classed as one of the best keepers in the world because of his shot stopping ability. But because now you have to be good with your feet, there's more to a goalkeeper than just saving shots, you get me? Because at shot stopping, he's one of the best out there.
Yeah.
You understand? But when it comes to communicating, when it comes to, get me, bringing a coolness, when it comes to his aerial ability, is non-existent. His positioning's off. You understand? There's
what I think
there's more wrong with Leno than right.
What's weakest part of his game for me with Leno is his distribution.
And
that's his worst part of his game. And what I saw
can't catch
with Ramsdale,
he's the one man that won't get Rona in that squad. On my mother's blood, he's the one man. He'll be there and he'll just be.
He's not that bad in the air.
Nah, he's because he always punches, and his punches he doesn't like commit, and that's what scares me. Like Ramsdale looks like he will.
My main problem with Leno is sometimes he slows it down too much. And secondly, his distribution. Like I saw Ramsdale at the weekend. He did like a couple of long kicks, and they got to their man.
Yeah, and
they were more pinpoint, and
even
that's
if we
something
don't
that Leno don't do well.
And even if it doesn't hit his target, the way he kicks it, the second ball will drop to us.
Yeah,
and then we're on the attack in their half.
However, as I said, I will reserve judgment, especially next week.
Yeah,
but
look at the way man were behaving with Lokonga.
It's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, but look at the way man were behaving.
All right, let me do a couple more.
Wait. Yeah, but look.
I'm coming to you.
All
with
right,
Lokonga. I'm going to do a couple more super chats.
On to me.
Todd Miller said, I said 4-0 versus Brentford. Arteta made sure it was only 2-0. Arteta in. He's funny.
Hey, now Todd Miller, he's a troll, blood.
I know.
But he's a real one,
He's always got jokes.
He's a troll, blood. He's a real one, though. He's a real one.
Gunner Station says, what did you make of Ainsley Maitland-Niles starting in midfield after the Instagram story incident? And do you think he has a real future there or at right back? Of course, he's talking about, let's digress onto that, where Ainsley, of course, put out that thing, in the transfer window. He said, all I want to do is play.
Yeah, on deadline day.
Yeah, but it looks like they've sorted it out, and he played all right. He did all right, innit?
Yeah, because they said that him and Arteta and Edu sat down, and Arteta said to him he was disappointed in his behaviour, letting it out on Instagram and whatnot. But he said to him that he wants to brush it under the carpet, and you get me.
What did you make of it all?
What, of Ainsley?
Of what happened, that whole incident?
What, the post? I think it just shows that Arteta has no control over his players' blood. Because even with Wenger, Instagram was around with Wenger, bro, and you never saw none of that blood. You understand? We saw like the whole thing when Ox liked the AFTV video of Wenger out. But this was like, you understand? That kind of, you get me? This was actually like, he went on his Instagram and atted Arsenal. You can walk there, blood. You're in the changing room. You could just literally go across and just chat to my man. You fully sat there in your car and said it with chess. You understand? But I think...
How do you know he's in his car? Inside scoop.
This is my brother, you understand? You don't already know, blood. But like, you get me? I think he was wrong of what he did. But I totally understand because he wants to play. And he hasn't been given the opportunity. When you see the performances of the right backs and how he was playing and he weren't getting an opportunity, you're like, what's going on? But then I think he done well in centre midfield, bro. I think I think first half it was a professional performance. I think he just kept his position and just kept it moving. Second half, I don't know what Arteta said to him, but he come out different. He was the one that was trying to make things happen. He was the one grabbing the ball, driving, playing them key passes. You understand? And when it was him and Partey, I said, yeah, here we go now. You understand?
Sambi Lokonga, what did you make of him?
You man was singing his praises. I love Lokonga, yeah? Like, for me, I think he's been a breath of fresh air, blood, with the dross we have been witnessing, you understand? But that game there, I just think he was just keeping it a bit too basic, man. I think he was going sideways with it. You get me? I think Arteta was right. And I'm very...
He played all right, Sambi Lokonga.
I don't know, man.
He had a good game.
I think maybe...
He never gave the ball away once. He kept the ball, you know what I mean?
But I think he just kept it very...
He was disciplined. But he's playing like defensive midfield.
I think he just kept it too... You get me? Because at that point, we know that he can ping them like and feed. But for me, he wasn't really doing what he was doing in previous games. And then because Ainsley was doing the same thing, just keeping it simple and just you get me? Not really... Not making that risky pass. You understand?
He just bigged Ainsley up.
No, but
you told me earlier on that Sambi Lokonga didn't play.
I said first half, Ainsley he just kept it simple. I said second half, he changed. Second half is when he started to drive with it. First half, he was just keeping it. But Lokonga was doing the same thing. But you've seen him go forward in previous games, and the way he switches the ball, I was like, yo. And I never saw that from him. That's why I was kind of like, nah. What I've seen from you, I expect more of you. Like I thought Saka was poor.
I thought Saka was poor.
I thought Odegaard was poor. Odegaard was winding me up, bro.
No, I didn't think he was poor. I thought he worked really hard for the team. I didn't think he was brilliant. I thought he was okay. I don't think he had a bad game.
I think he was wasteful.
Worked very, very hard for the team. I thought Saka had a poor game.
I thought Saka was poor.
You know,
I think second half he done better.
Second half he did a lot better.
But first half I was like, what is going on here?
But then, you know, I mean, let's remember
he's played a lot.
He hasn't really had a pre-season either. Really.
Exactly as well.
So Black Caesar 83 says, I also think it's unfair to judge Leno Martinez using hindsight. Leno had proven his worth over 2 seasons. Martinez only over a dozen of games. That's true.
But Martinez won us a trophy. What did Leno win us? Do you understand? What's football about? You get me? When we needed Martinez, because when Leno got injured, everyone was terrified. Everyone was like, we're gonna capitulate, we're gonna go out the FA Cup, Leno's gone,
But what does that show you?
Yeah.
How valued he was. Then all of a sudden,
but
someone
Leno
else
makes
comes
mistakes.
in, does well,
Yeah.
and then, Leno, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Nah,
before
but
you were scared.
I
You
was
just admitted it yourself.
No, I said
Before you-
everyone.
Yeah,
I
you're
didn't
not
say
everyone.
me. I'm not everyone. I said everyone over there.
No,
blood.
you're the backtrack on it now.
Me, yeah, I was like, you know what, yeah, give him a chance. You understand? I said, I remember the game he played at Reading when we was losing 4-1 at half-time, when Walcott scored bang on half-time,
That's
yeah.
ages ago.
No, but I'm saying that's what
You're going off of that.
No, but I'm saying I remember that, yeah. So I was like, I remember one save he made, I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh, we're done out here, blood. You get me? But then when he came in, yeah, I was
brilliant.
like, yo, bro. You understand? Not just his goalkeeping, like with his hands.
Presence.
Yeah, and the way he was just comfortable with his feet. You understand? He was pinging them. You understand? Quick attacks, bro.
I like him, mate.
He brought a comfort. Big up Cecil. He brought a comfortability, blood, and he brought stability as well. You understand? And then as soon as Leno come in, you just see everything all over the place. You get me?
Shertaz says from Texas, big up to AFTV. Don, is our quality dropped that every player we signed looked good for us, or are they actually good players?
It's like the Xhaka thing for me. I think that ties into the Xhaka thing. Like when everyone's saying Xhaka's our best midfielder, rare tear. He's competing against El Neni, bro. Who's he really competing against? Xhaka could not get into no top 10 side midfield.
Top 10?
Can he get into Liverpool? Watch me now. Can he
No,
get into
no,
Liverpool?
obviously not.
Watch
No.
me. Watch me. Can he get into Liverpool?
No.
City?
No.
Man United?
No.
Chelsea?
No.
Tottenham? No.
Actually, going to Man United.
Man United? No. Pogba and...
Fred. No, Fred.
It's McTominay when he's fit.
No, it's Fred and McTominay. They even call it, was it Fred Tominay or McFred? Yeah. It's McFred. No, man, he could get into United.
Nah, he can't get into United.
No, he could.
Nah, you're chatting. Nah,
could,
Robbie, you're a liar. Robbie, you're a liar.
He could get into United, right?
What? Nah, you're fried.
Fred.
You're fried.
Fred.
What are you and Expressions been doing?
Fred.
Look at what? Have you been doing?
No, serious, Fred.
Bro.
You said earlier he's dead.
No, but it's
he's
McTominay. McTominay's better than him. He can't get into that. He can't get into Tottenham's midfield. Yeah? He can't get into Everton's midfield. Yeah? Can he get into the Wolves midfield?
What's Everton? Alan. No, he can't.
Can he get into the Wolves midfield? Neves and that man there? We was going to sell him and get Neves. Nope. Can he get into the Aston Villa midfield? No, he can't. Can he get into...
Douglas?
Can he get into
Douglas
the West Ham midfield? No chance. That's 9, yeah? That's 9, my brother. Give me one more team, yeah? Give me one. You know what?
I think he gets to
in
United.
the comments, give me one team in the comments.
I think he gets
Pick one team. I've said 9. Give me one. That's 9,
I'll put
blood.
him in the United one.
I've just named 9 teams, Robbie, that he can. And you're telling me Jack is our best midfielder. But I've just named 9 teams.
I never said he was our best midfielder.
No, but I'm saying everyone says he's our best midfielder. Bro.
No, last
who
season.
Is he? Partey is a badder man than him.
Last season he was our best midfielder.
Because Partey wasn't fit.
Exactly.
And Partey, he needs time to adapt, yeah?
Yeah, Leicester. He wouldn't get into
He
that.
can't get into... There you go, 10. Leicester. What are you telling me now?
yeah.
There's 10. I said it. Granted, Xhaka could not get into a top 10 team. But we're here giving him new deals and all this stupidness. For what? For a good Euro. I don't care how he plays for Switzerland. He plays good for Switzerland because international football is slower than Premier League football. That's why he would dominate in Serie A. You see what Tammy Abraham's doing in Serie A. He couldn't keep up with that in the Premier League, blood. Are you mad? Consistent. Look how he's playing. You see his link-up play, what he's doing. He's moving mad. You understand?
No, Tammy Abrams was doing all right. That's another player that me and you used to argue over. And I say he's a good player. I told you he's a good player.
Black Giroud.
You seen how he's seen it?
Black Giroud, blood.
Black Giroud's doing good.
You get me? Yeah, but it's in Serie A, blood. You understand? It's a slower game.
What's wrong with Serie A?
No, but it's a slower game. It's
Where's
not as
Dybala
intense.
play? Where does Ibrahimovic play?
No, but...
Yeah?
No,
Where
but
does
it's
all them men play?
Can
They're in the Serie A.
Can Dybala come and do it in Premier League?
I think he could.
Is he strong enough? He's weak, bro.
Listen, there's
he's
some
not
good
a
players
strong
in Serie A.
He's not like a Verratti, where Verratti's strong. He can come in and if a City went for Verratti.
Where's you on about Serie A? Where's all them man that they just won the Euros? Chiesa and all them man. Where they play? Huh? Where you think them man they play? And it's Serie A.
No, but Xhaka's
Don't
not.
disrespect
so
that.
You're comparing Xhaka to Locatelli?
No, of course I'm
So
not.
what are you talking about then?
But would you not have Locatelli?
Yeah?
Well,
but he's
then.
better than Xhaka.
Where's he playing?
No, but that's not. But it's no, but
Man was playing for Sassuolo.
no, but he can play in another league from Serie A. Granted, Xhaka is made for the foreign leagues. He's made for a Bundesliga. He's made for a Serie A. He's made for a Ligue 1.
I hear you
He's not made for Premier League.
I hear you when you say about those leagues.
Look at Shevchenko, one of the greatest strikers of all time, flopped in Premier League. Premier League is a different ball game, blood. You understand?
He's quicker. I agree
Granted,
with you on that.
Xhaka, he's competing with El Neni. What do you mean? Of course he's the best striker. Of course he's the best midfielder. I'm better than El Neni.
AS says, big up Truce on Don Robbie. Thoughts on EA having no Arsenal players in the top 40 and Aubameyang downgraded in 5 ratings. Nobody rates us. Well, Aubameyang did have a poor season last year.
Yeah, it's his poorest season of all time. And top 40 players in the world, no Arsenal player should be in there. Not even in the top 50, if we're being totally honest. If we name
not based off of last season, no.
Top 40.
Michael Manners says that goal was not a joke. 2 posts by Pepe and a tap-in. Desire and effort, not luck or a joke. Be real, my bro. It's true. Great thing by Pepe. He hit the post.
Nah, but look how it hit. No, but look how it hit off Pepe and went over Krul and it just dropped to her. It's like the footballing gods were on our side at that point.
What the guy said.
I agree
not
with that.
Luck or a joke.
Nah, for me, like, you get me.
Thank you very much, Michael.
Nah, whoa, less of that, blood.
AMT says even Edouard scored more than us.
I like that. Come on, in 10 minutes of back 2, blood.
And he was also a player Arsenal were interested in. It's true.
But Arteta, Vieira, 3 games in, Palace have a style of play. 18 months. What's our style of play?
You're asking me? I don't know.
There's a real Arsenal legend, not Fraud Teta. I call him Fraud Teta now.
Shref says, watching Arsenal... Well, hold on, wait a minute.
What?
I'm going to come back to you in a second.
All right, go on.
Watching Arsenal is like watching a B-grade magician perform tricks. Some tricks surprise you, but largely, you know, it's a poor act and the money hasn't been invested.
Bro, you know what we're doing, yeah?
Hold on.
Do you know when he says that? It's like we're spending money on the dead thing. Like there's the boom thing in the club, yeah. We leave it with the dead thing. It's even with you understand? Like you got like Rihanna. You get me? You got like Megan Good. You get me? Megan Fox, and then we're rolling with like Mae Young and flipping Sharon from EastEnders. You understand? Like
Listen,
allow it, blood.
At what you just said there.
Yeah.
So you're gassing up about Patrick Vieira, right? What about when Arteta first came in?
Yeah, nah, but
he made a good start. He won the FA Cup.
Arteta lost his
So
first.
just chill for a bit. Steady down. Slow down, man.
Nah, but I mean, like,
slow it.
Nah, what do you mean, man? It's good to see Vieira.
He came in and won the FA Cup.
Yeah.
He won. He then won the Community
Shield.
Even
But we have to also remember that with the circumstances he won it under.
So you don't want to give no credit.
Let me show you now. Let me show you now. Yeah, because when he came in, yeah, he had about a month, 2 months, and then we went into lockdown. Yeah, we went into lockdown for 3 months. So. You understand? He's had it a lot different. No fans, no pressure, nothing. No fans in the crowd.
You could argue it's worse.
Vieira's gone in there in the heat, blood. Yeah, fans, everything. Away fans, home fans, everything, bro. You understand? And he's gone in there and brought a lot of youth. He's not gone in there and got experience. He's gone in there and took risks. Yeah, that little brother they got from on loan, Gallagher from Chelsea, looks quality, bro. You understand? But seeing him do what he's doing. It's just,
It's great to see. Maybe a future
keep
Arsenal
that up
manager.
for Imi. Let me see.
At the moment,
2
it's
years.
early. Just steady. I mean,
No.
chill.
Like, I wouldn't sack. Like, obviously, I'll sack Arteta right now, blood. You understand? If it was up to me, it'd be sack. Even after the 1-0 win against Norwich, blood, I'm gonna sack him, Clark, same way. But I wouldn't sack him and get Vieira. I'd still sack him and get a Conte. I think if Vieira does a good job in Palace for 2 years, why is he not a shout for Arsenal? He's a legend. I don't think people will turn on him. I'd never, like, you get me? I saw certain man turning on Ronaldo when they thought he was going City, blood. You understand? Putting up all these YouTube videos. You get me? You know them, innit? Them wallads, blood. You understand? I told you about them wallads, innit? I see them chatting doo-doo about you as well, blood. Them wallads. You understand? They're probably going to clip this now. Yeah, them wallads. Yeah? And then they're there. Oh, Ronaldo. You get me, bro? Like, you understand? Like, I will never turn on Vieira, bro. That man has done so much for the club, blood. You understand? Put man in that position. You get me? To be spoken about in that way. So, you understand? It's just, I'm very happy. Right. And as a black manager, you don't see a lot of black managers
in that game.
You understand?
2 black managers in that game. You know what I mean?
So it was,
Ben
good.
Houghton says, what's yours and Troop's best 11 if everybody is fit?
You go.
Best 11?
Team Arteta.
Best. Where's the Team Arteta thing?
How Cecil got his own cozy? I never had that.
Team Fairness.
Cecil's got his own cozy. I never had that. Where's my cozy? Where's my cozy, blood?
Cecil got him.
You see? Disrespect. Now go on. What's the 11?
Best 11.
You see, because with you, all right. Let me go first because you're suspect with your Leno and that. I'd go with Ramsdale. I'd go Tomiyasu, White, Gabriel, Tierney, Lokonga, Partey, Odegaard in the 10, Pepe on the left, Saka on the right, Aber up front.
I'll probably go exactly the same team as you, but I'm still...
You go Leno, innit?
I'm not sure yet what I do goalkeeper. I need to see more of Ramsdale. He wasn't tested at the weekend. That's what I said, you know what I mean? I need to see him like 10 games in, see what he's like, you know what I mean? Because you can't just discard Leno and just say Ramsdale because he hasn't really been tested yet. So I want to see, you know what I mean? So, but apart from that, I'd say probably I'd go with the same team as what you just said. The almighty Prince Halo says, go to Andinho, Messi. He goes to you guys making great content and troops off topic. But do you watch AEW?
Yeah, are you mad? Man like CM Punk.
That's that new one, innit?
Yeah, man like CM Punk back again. You understand? Like,
see you and expressions on that thing.
Yeah, I think man's going to WWE, you know. I think we're going, blood, me and X.
Okay.
I think we're going, blood.
Marcus Comfort says, the band is back together, just missing DT.
I lie.
OP as well. Match revisited on and Burnley v Arsenal up next prelude next weekend. We can beat Burnley. It's going to be a tough game, but we can beat them. Adadu says a midfield of Lokonga and Ainsley Maitland-Niles has to be conservative. They can't take too many chances because of the lack of quality. With Thomas Partey, he can be more expressive, and he was when he came on. Same Jay says, I think Ainsley did the best he could. The thing is, though, where does he fit? He's not as good as CM as Partey and Lokonga, and not as bad a right back. Not as good a right back as Tommy. I don't think he'll be okay as second choice in either position. That's where he's going to be at the moment. Super Relax says, how do you think Arsenal will do in the next games? So let's look at those next games. The next 3 games. Burnley. Tottenham. Is it Brighton after that? I'm taking the Wimbledon one out of it.
I think it's Brighton.
I think it's Brighton, isn't it?
Is it Brighton, Brennan?
Yeah.
Whole minute.
Brighton is away. And Brighton have been doing well away.
They've won 3 games, bro.
Brighton has done well.
You see Trossard's goal in the last minute at Brentford.
Brighton are doing well.
Oi.
Beat Brentford, something we didn't do.
Mopai's on smoke as well. You understand? He started the season.
I think we'll beat.
Basuma started well.
Yeah.
Man, I think we should have signed.
We should have signed him.
You get me? Like we missed the trick on that one, bro. If he has a good season this year, we ain't got the money to go in for him next year, and we're gonna lose him too. And this is what gets me mad now. Yeah, if he has a good season this year, I guarantee he ends up at United. Yeah, because they need a DM.
I'm surprised they didn't sign him as well.
I'm surprised. Yeah, like because you know what? Even with Ronaldo, they could have gone out and got him because the money. Like what they. Do you think like what the fans did has had like an effect on the transfer? Because not like like getting in the ground. You know when they got in the ground, they're doing a mad thing. Man was on the pitch doing the mad thing.
That shook up the owners, and the owners. You know, nobody's talking about their owners now.
Nope.
Their owners have delivered.
Yep. Because
even Arsenal's owners, right? Even Arsenal's owners in that transfer market have kind of they're giving 150 million. They've never done that.
Robbie, I've been saying to people.
Now I look at it and I say, Mikel Arteta, you were given that money and that's what you decided to spend it on.
Bro.
Whether it works or not, now he has to deliver. He's been given a lot of money. All right, it's not what United owners are given. It's not, Ronaldo
no manager has ever had
like
this. No manager has had this backing.
For a team as well, remember this as well, for a team as well that's not in European football to spend 150 million pound, that's a lot of money.
Emery, they violated him. He wanted He wanted Zaha, they gave him Pepe. He wanted Partey, they got him Torreira. You understand? All of these man that he want, like Emery wanted Partey, You understand? Like Partey was I think that Partey thing came about because of Emery. I think he's put it on the list, and then Edu and them's coming and seeing what they've had, and they're like, all right, but yeah, let's go for him still. You get me? Like, they've backed Arteta, bro.
Manager has to deliver now.
He has to.
Yeah.
Like, I say to people need to, like, Kroenke's given Arteta 210 million, bro, in 18 months.
Yep.
And then I'm still seeing Kroenke out. Like, I'm still Kroenke out, yeah? But for me, the pressure needs to be put on both, blood. Because Kroenke, he needs to go because he's a parasite, and how he's dealt with us for the period of time he's been here. He needs to go. If we want to hit that next level, we do need, you get me, that Qatari man they're rumoured about, or Kelechi's cousin in Nigeria. We need one of them man there to come in and do the thing. You understand? Yeah, the guy. Then but here, you know what it is with, you see Kroenke, yeah, I think he's a very arrogant man, and I think he looks at Daniel Ek and says, I got more money than you. What am I selling to you for? You're a little man to me. You got 2 billion. I got 9. Who are you with your bar led? Move. I think he's that kind of money, man. Where you have to have more billions than him to come and chat to him and sit at the table, bro. I'm being God's honest truth, blood. Them Americans, I know about them now, blood, now that I'm around them, you know. They're very superficial. Very. Pull out 1, 2 Louis. Go there the night tracky with no Louis. That me, I said, yeah?
So you also...
Yeah, man. Them boy there, I told you, we need Dangote, Kelechi's uncle, cousin, come do your thing, or we need the Qatari man that they were rumoured about. But the Qatari man has apparently said that he can't go in until next year. Kroenke won't sell during the season. He said even the Qatari man said, I've got the money to buy him out. I've got more money. I'll buy him and buy his gal and do bare things with it. But like, Kroenke won't get to it's to get him to the table.
Yeah.
You get me? He's a difficult man to deal with.
Big up Don and Troops. How long minimum are you willing to wait for us to get back into the Champions League? Scared of us not being in elite competition. He says scared of us not being in the elite competition is the norm.
How long do you give him? Because you're more, you hear me? You're more generous than me.
I think this season.
I think 2 years. This year,
I think
Europa
this
League
season, minimum Europa League.
Minimum.
That's exactly what I said. Minimum. Well, I hear people saying,
because top 4's out of reach.
Wait, when I heard that thing with Edu the other day, and he's talking about
no target.
No,
I mean, you spoke about that on the pod.
That angered me. Yeah, remember I spoke on your pod. Check out that pod, by the way. It was good. But that angered me, right? Because I'm like, how can you be speaking about Arsenal? You're not even talking about targets. This season, minimum top 6. I said it. I go, even though we lost our first 3 games, you can still look. You know, a week ago, Tottenham were winning the league, according to their fans. Yeah. Now, all of a sudden, they're worried because they got spanked by Palace. So, listen, it's a long way to go. Minimum, still top 6. Yeah. You spent £150 million. You don't get that.
See ya.
The next season after that, Champions League.
Yeah, facts. For me, 2 year. Yeah, I'm with you on that one for once. Still, 2 year plan.
Yeah. Sorry, skip that one.
Enough super chats. Big up the people.
AMT them, says Brighton, Everton and Leeds as well. I think that's when you was asking what teams.
Leeds.
Oh no, those are the games coming up.
Oh.
What was you going to say about Leeds?
I was going to say Leeds midfield. Calvin Phillips. Xhaka get in there? Nope.
Mind
that's
you,
11 blood.
The way I saw them play.
Brennan, that's 11 blood.
The way I saw them play yesterday. They need about 12 Calvin Phillips.
Nah, but you're not. Yeah, but it's Bielsa, you know. He needs to just take his time with it.
It's very open, man.
Bro, you know what? When people say
remember we even put 4 past him last year as well.
Yeah, I know. When people say he's a good manager, when people say he's a good manager, yeah,
he's got to mix up his style of play.
Yeah, I don't think he's a top one. Like,
I
wouldn't have him at Arsenal. I'll be real,
man. Mark Arthur says, "Troops, I'm truly proud of you, King. I'm also glad to see the growth of your brand in the USA.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. It wouldn't be happening without you lot, you know. You understand? You lot have supported, man, the whole way. Big up Don Robbie. My brother always stayed loyal. You get me? Man thought when I go over there, I'm going to forget about the family. You get me? Are you mad, blood? It's like when Cam joined Rockefeller, blood. I'm still Dipset, baby. I'm still AFT, baby. Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Come on,
G. You sure you ain't done a Van Persie?
No, so what you mean? The little boy in me screams AFTV, blood. What do you mean, blood? Don't rap, blood. Hit me. We're here, baby. Don't rap, blood.
Aidan Park says, give Arteta 5 years. He's going to win the league and the Champions League. I think he's
trolling.
Big up Pork. Zamer says, what do you guys think of Emma Raducanu winning the US Open? That's totally off topic, but I've got to say,
18.
Wow, how amazing was that for her to win the US Open? 18, not just 18.
And what happened at Wimbledon? Where she had to retire because of her breathing difficulties. And people tried to say her mental state. And now look at her. Exactly. I bet Piers Morgan was one of them man there. Now look, blood. They're kissing her up, putting her on the pedestal. But it was the most amazing thing.
The most amazing thing about her, right? She's a qualifier.
Yeah. She qualified for the US Open. Yep, never.
No qualifiers ever won a Grand Slam in history. Ever.
I would have probably got
an interview. It's ridiculous.
I would have got an interview for her if I was out there, and I would have.
Oh man, it was in the
final. I would have gone to the final, but back the UK team.
No
you get me?
Qualifier, right? And she didn't drop. And that's the other thing. She didn't drop one set.
One set, bro.
I mean, it's just amazing. It's absolutely.
Do you think
amazing.
She could be like a next Martina Hingis? Remember Martina? She come on the scene young as well.
She fell off. Yeah.
Switzerland, I lie. She was Swiss, innit?
Yeah. What were you trying to say? She's a Jack or something?
No, but she was on job.
I feel with that girl, Emirada Khan. From what I've seen, she seems so level-headed in that.
Very humble.
That I reckon she'll be around. And
for a long time. Yeah, I think.
I liked her, man. She's brilliant.
I think she could be
absolutely amazing story, man.
She could be like what's the word? The poster girl of women's sport.
She's gonna
because
be huge.
Even like I'm not really eloquent. You get me? I can't really. You know what I'm saying? She was very eloquent in her. 18 years old, bro. Yeah, South London guy, big up her damn self, blood. You get me?
Gonna get better says Vieira if he was in the same situation. Don't lie, man. He's sort of
but it would be respectful of Vieira because he done something for the club. What?
Patrick Vieira, respectfully, I want you out.
Yeah, like in America they say that. They'll say something and then they'll go, respectfully. So I'll be like, Vieira out, respectfully. You understand? Like you can't diss up a bad man, you know. You understand?
Sing is King says, I can assure you that a lot of United fans still want the Glazers out, regardless of the transfer window. The club is 500 million in debt. Glazers out. Well, if they're 500 million in debt, and you want them out, and you want them to do things sensibly, why then did you sanction? Were you happy to see Ronaldo come in when he's on some crazy wages?
Sancho.
It'd be even more in debt, innit?
Yeah.
Samuel Davies says, always great of you guys. Keep up the good work. Off topic. How much is a pair of Air Jordan 1s in the UK? That really is off topic.
It depends who your plug is, blood.
Depends who your plug is.
If you got our plug, then you're nice. You get me? If you got some next idiot plug, then boy, you get me? You might get a fake pair.
Never been asked that before.
Man, you might get a fake pair, blood. You better be careful, blood. Make sure your plug's plugged up, you know, blood.
Shref says, problem with Mikel is that he can't coach. Every year, coaches of Atletico, Dortmund, etc., churn out players in each position to sell them on, and to sell them, yet play well. He says Conte in. Same J says 30 shots for Norwich and only one lucky shot goes in. Do you think that lack of sharpness, we'll score versus Burnley and Brighton away? Don't want to be a downer, but I predict 2 draws in the next 3 games. Well, hold on, wait a minute. Listen.
He's got a point there, Robbie Black.
Yeah, listen.
He's got a point there, you know. 30 shots on 1 goal. How many was on target as well?
True, but we should have done better with those. But we won the game, and at least we're having shots.
Yeah.
First couple of game, there were no shots. Well, hardly any anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Nick Goulart says, good to see you back on AFTV Troops.
Come on.
When you come into Boston for a watch-along, we got a good group of gooners here. Also, does the Barstool crew have you in their fantasy NFL league this year?
I didn't even know if these men...
You know about NFL now?
Are
you into it now?
Yeah, my team's Lamar Jackson plays for them, blood. You understand? Big up Lamar Jackson, my brother. You get me?
The singer, isn't he?
Whoa, blood. Are you mad? Yo, be careful, you know. Do you know who Lamar? He rose the cold.
I'm only joking.
Yeah, you know about Lamar. He rose the cold out blacker than man there, blood. You understand? Like, he's a real one, you know. Like, you get who? I guarantee they say in the comments who he plays for, blood. But that's the team I support.
That's your team?
Yeah, because their man there are a team of madman. So I relate. I forgot. Who? The Ravens. Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens. That's my team, bro. But I don't know. I'll ask them man there about the fantasy league and see if I can go in it.
Sahil says, who do you think will win the Premier League Golden Boot this season? And it is the Baltimore Ravens, Noel Sargent says.
Baltimore,
Golden Boot.
Ronaldo's in with a shout. Lukaku.
I think Ronaldo.
I'd say, do you know what? I'll honestly say Ronaldo or Lukaku. I don't think Kane, I don't know, bro. I don't think he wants to be at Tottenham, blood. Like,
he don't want to be there.
You can see, like, he's not...
He was terrible at the weekend.
Bro.
I think Ronaldo will win it.
You think he'll win it?
Yeah, I think Ronaldo will win that Golden Boot, man.
Who's the GOAT of the Premier League?
Because you already know he's taking all the penalties.
Yeah.
He's taking every free kick, right?
He don't score free kicks, though.
It don't matter. He's still taking them.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes, stand down, bro.
Yeah,
that's why he scored that banger at the weekend, because he knows.
But he scored he scored 4 goals this year, and none of them penalties.
I know, but he knows he's got to get the rest of his game on now, because the penalty thing ain't going to work for him now. It's Ronaldo, man. Hurry Up Harry G says, loving the show, been watching for years, was one of the first 1,000 subscribers. Big up my dons, big up yourself, bro.
Come on, that's a real one.
Rejoy says, shout out to see you back here at Troops.
Come on.
I want Arteta in immediately. I don't understand how to hire. I want Arteta immediately.
He must be out.
He says, I don't understand how the hierarchy manages to gaslight us fans every year.
Yeah, he's Arteta out.
As I said, Noah says the Baltimore Ravens. Adam says, is it even debatable that Arteta will one day be one of the greatest managers in the world? Knowing that, we would still want to get rid of him.
I don't think he'd be one of the
we hear that a lot. He needs to prove it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, show and proof.
Noah Sargent says, I know we are not in the Champions League, but it's back and I'm excited. Who do you guys have winning it and the Golden Boot? We said the Golden Boot already. Oh, it's a Golden Boot for the Champions League.
What was he saying? Champions League Golden Boot.
He says it'll go to Messi.
I don't think Messi will get the Golden Boot.
Who will win the Champions League?
I think. Boy, City ain't got a chance this year because
PSG for me.
City ain't. If City
PSG are winning it.
If City got a striker, but they didn't get one.
Big miss. Big. I'm sorry.
You know what? United or PSG? I think United have.
I don't think United win it. I think PSG.
That United firepower, yeah. Because look, Ronaldo, Cavani, Rashford, Sancho, Martial, Greenwood,
Solskjaer,
Solskjaer. Bruno.
Solskjaer.
Yeah, but that's just 8 men that are like forward playing.
And I said Solskjaer. And that's why I think they won't win the
Champions League. Yeah, but it's like Arteta, blood.
I think they can win the league. I think they can win the league. I don't think they can win the Champions League. I think
Solskjaer does well in Europe, though.
I think PSG.
He's done well in Europe, though. Yeah. He ain't won nothing in Europe, but he's got to the final of the thing. He
did well in that final, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's Emery.
No, man. I'm telling you, I'm going PSG.
I say United or PSG. I'm not going to lie. I
Messi
think the Ronaldo effect is what is for me.
Messi
he can win games by himself. Look at the goal he scored on the weekend.
Yeah.
The second one. Not the first one, the second one.
Who, Ronaldo?
Yeah, the second goal.
What, with the assist through the legs by the
Just
keeper?
Straight, boom.
Gunner Nation says, would you bring back Guendouzi or Torreira?
Guendouzi's doing well. So Saliba. I was kind of disappointed when we sold Guendouzi. We're not sold him, loaned him out, but he's gone now, innit? We know. I was disappointed. I think he's got fight. He brings something different to the team. You get me? He shows a lot of enthusiasm. These people don't really show that. I don't think Torreira really had a chance as well.
All right. Noah says, I know we're not in the Champions League. Oh, sorry, I've done that one already, haven't I? Yeah. Right, last few, because we're running out of time. TB says, Troops, good to see you are a fan of the Baltimore Stringer Bell, a.k.a. Ravens. R.I.P. to Michael K. Williams, a.k.a. Omar.
Real talk.
Omar,
yeah, bro, I couldn't believe that, blood.
Gutted by that,
They said that it's looking like a...
drug overdose, isn't it?
Looking suspect, blood. They're trying to look for their brother that sold them the thing or something.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's looking
terrible,
mad.
man.
Yeah, R.I.P. New York legend as well.
Yeah.
My fellow New Yorkers. But also, shout out all the people that lost their lives on 9/11, bro.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, R.I.P. to everybody,
that storm,
bro.
you ducked that storm, didn't you?
Yeah, I dodged it, blood.
Jeez.
It was actually it was a tornado. You understand? Goonie sent me videos, bro. He was outside his yard, and it was mad. Like Leroy as well, my other guy, he lives in Jersey. He lives in another part of Jersey to me, but it's close to me. But where he was, Jersey got hit as well, blood. It was madness, like absolute madness, bro.
Good job you weren't there for that.
Bro, I think like 19, 20 people died, blood.
Yeah,
maybe
terrible,
even more,
man.
fam. R.I.P., man.
Eric Diego says, big up Troops. Lacazette has to play against Burnley. I'd play a diamond with Laka and Partey at the pivots and Odegaard and Sambi on the sides, with Aubameyang and Pepe completing that V shape. If not, then a flat 4-3-3 with Saka replacing Pepe. AMT says Premier League, Chelsea, Golden Boot, Ronaldo. Amri Nell says, which small club would impress you guys in the Champions League? I think RB Salzburg. Usinam says, I think Arsenal have fallen behind in many ways We need to spend at least 200 million next summer to even be taken seriously. K. Merv Jr. says, Troops is right. Xhaka is the worst midfielder I've seen at the club in the past 25 years. Wouldn't make the top 15 in the Premier League. I'd take Coquelin back, he says.
Facts!
And Todd Miller says, who do you think's a better manager? Who do you think will make a better manager? He's trolling again.
I'm telling you, he's a troll, blood.
John Terry or Ashley Cole?
He's a troll, blood. He loves Ryan Whitney as well, one of our Barstool people. This guy's a wallad, you know. Big up Todd Miller, though. Troll, listen, fam.
We've come to the end of the show today. Probably good as I see you pouring out some more of that brandy there.
Yeah, come on, man. You know what I mean? But look, they can't even see it, blood. Look, they got a little thing out there, blood. Brennan's smart, blood.
Right. But yeah, you know, I want to big you up, man.
Nah, come on,
cheers
family.
to you, bro. You know,
Every
it's
time,
good to see you again.
Come on, man.
Troops in the building. Of course, you can check it out on Troops TV and on Barstool. He's doing big things over there in the States at the moment. We're all very, very proud of him, man. Love what you're doing.
Nah, thank you.
And
it wouldn't be happening if it weren't for you, blood. You get me? You gave man the opportunity. I'm just running with the thing, you get me?
Keep doing your thing, man. And yeah, let's hope things will improve for Arsenal. Is it liftoff? I want you guys to go away and think about that. Is it liftoff? Did you see enough in that performance at the weekend to give you encouragement going forward? Or do you say to yourself, you know what? No, I'm not convinced yet. It's only Norwich. That was the standard for me. Now let's see what you do in the next few games. All will be revealed, but it's a little bit of pressure off Mikel Arteta, even from Troops. Thanks for watching the show, and we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe here to AFTV, and we'll be back
again. Yeah? Come on, G.